with another demo of the game. I've added a couple features since last sent out a YouTube, so I figured it's time to show some of them. So here we are, we're landed in a city. This is the kind of city frame where you can do stuff. So I'm going to show you kind of the beginning of doing a mission. So here are the people that you can talk to in this city. Also, I've added a random name generator for cities, planets, and solar systems, and I took a bunch of survey data of the largest 1,000 cities and the kind of geopolitical unit that's equivalent to a state in the U.S. in every country throughout the world. Some of them were pretty hard to get, and so you can use that kind of information to randomly generate city names, and then it has some prefixes. So anyway, these are all the random stuff, and you can see these are the things in the solar system. Alright, anyway, back to Queen of Hearts. So you click on her, and this is all HTML in in-game viewer, and here she is. Hello. And she has some missions for you. Unfortunately, these are currently buggy, so we'll run them. But this is kind of how you'll get a mission from the game. Alright, so we'll close this and we'll leave the city. So here we are in the spaceship. So I'm going to point straight up in the air. And one thing you'll notice is I've randomized the atmosphere color. So now this atmosphere blends from blue to green. And also you'll see some things that I've done to randomize, like the star colors and stuff like this. Also, the controls. This is what I've been working on this week. You can drive from the mouse or from the keyboard, and they'll show up in this little widget here. There'll eventually be more to it, like throttle and guns and that kind of stuff. But for now, this is like roll, pitch. These are yaw. Anyway, so we're going to take off. I'm going to fire the thrusters. And of course, I'm not pointed straight up enough. Clearly something I'll have to get working in the game. In fact, I was pointing into the ground. Alright, here we are. We're taking off. You can see from the flight display that numbers are churning up. In this solar system, the sun is a red giant. I've got a model now for temperature of stars, and at night it still looks like an Earth-like planet. But as we move into the day, you'll see the red light that the sun casts on the planet gives it sort of an eerie Martian-like feel. So I'm gonna turn on the ballistic computer for the star. Aha, it's over to the left. So we'll yaw around. There's the big old red giant star. And this little thing here is some kind of bug, some kind of reflection of the star off of the sky or something. I haven't figured that out yet. So we'll get up in the sky a bit. Some of the jumpiness seems to be related to my screen capture tool. Runs much smoother when that's not running. So you can see, you can compare it to the last one, the red light from the stars definitely makes it more reddish surface on the planet. Okay, and you see the green kind of night sky there as we go over to the nighttime side of the planet. Alright, I've already burned 5 minutes of the demo. This is gonna take up a bunch of time maybe. Okay, and what you'll see is I'm running out of fuel up here. This is my ship. Currently it just has a fuel tank. So I ran out of gas, and we'll slowly stall and we'll start to decline, start to move down eventually, fall back to the planet. So what we can do is buy fuel now. Help, refuel, and rearm. So these guys will come and in-flight refuel you. So we'll go Orion Fine Wares. And down here you can see how much time it's going to take for him to get to you. Pretty fast right now while I'm debugging. And we'll go with contaminated hydrazine since it's free. So you can purchase while it's still coming along. Here's the purchase panel. This will show you when you can actually click accept. And we'll take the max, which will just fill up the ship's tank. So we'll accept. Boom. Now you can see the ship's full. You could buy more stuff if you wanted, but we'll stop. So it's also greatly increased the mass. If you had been watching, you'll see that we're starting to plummet now. So I'm going to accelerate. See if we can save the ship from crashing into the ground. No, we hit. Alright, pointing up in the air to take off. Here we go again. This time we'll fly out to the stars. Go up, straight up through the sky. We'll go to another wormhole. Wow, this one's really close. It's on the other side of the planet. So we'll get up out of the planet and head over to that. I'll probably cut it at 10 minutes, whether or not we make it to the wormhole. So we'll roll over. I've dramatically improved the lift model and that kind of stuff in the game, so it's a much better flight simulator now. Of course, I still can't control it very well. Oh, crash. Fortunately, the vehicle's indestructible right now. Alright, so there's where the wormhole is, even though you can't see it through the atmosphere. I experimented with random atmosphere colors, and it turns out if the sky's not blue, it's really disorienting. So the sky has to be some portion blue. In the model right now, the red skies and everything just were too weird looking for the game. So they'll be able to be purple and such, but they'll have to have some kind of component of blue. So here's two wormholes that you can see as we exit the planet. And I'll spin around to look at the planet as we go away. Those are some indicators that help guide you to the thing, but we'll look at the planet as we're drifting away from it first. So the game now has 20 solar systems to fly around in. Should be fine through beta, I suspect. There's the star. Alright. So again, here's the deal with these paths. A bunch of indicators. Some show you where your target's going, some show you where you're going. So I'm going to zoom out to an external view of the ship. This is a top view. We'll zoom way, way, way out. So there's my path, and there's the path of the target. So now I'm accelerating again, and as the computer updates, it'll show an intersection. Over here you can see it telling you information about how long it's going to take to get there and such. Yeah. So the idea is you're in the center. You're going to end up here in 163 seconds or so, and your target's currently here and it's moving this way in an orbit. So you've got to line them up essentially, and this ballistic computer helps you do that. Alright, since you're not going to see that before the YouTube ends in 30 seconds, I'll show you the spaceship. Still looks kind of chintzy, but this is created with the in-game editor. And it has a much bigger fuel tank than the last one did, which just wasn't able to get you very far. Alright, well, thanks for watching.